Yo, what's up YouTube? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. My name's Devon Edwards, and what we're going to do today is take a deep dive into the realm of trading. In this world, we have so many different aspects to try and focus on. Trend lines, chart information, data, news, CPI. We can go into so much different jargon that I can throw into you, but I think what we need to actually focus on is the psychology of a trader. So what we're going to discuss in this video today is psychological challenges that traders face, the importance of emotional management, techniques that you can use to ensure or to improve your trading psychology, and then the benefits of mastering the trading psychology, or for that matter, somebody's actual mindset. First one we're going to jump into what to do with the psychological challenges that every trader is going to go through. So what are these challenges that somebody could actually face? The simple fact is that, guys, we are emotional creatures and we are going to face our first major loss, actual anxiety that comes with trading, having your first incredible win and feeling as if you are invulnerable or invincible to the market who can never make a mistake. And then the sleepless nights of actually having to deal with your decisions or actions you have made in the markets. This may come as a surprise to someone, but guys, we hold and cherish our money so much that we become attached to it. And this is the biggest pitfall when you become a trader. You need to learn to detach from these problems. So while you're going along this journey, you're going to go into situations like holding a trade for too long, maybe having a trade open just before you go to bed and having this worry that it might come back and hit your stop loss. And these are the things that we're going to be confronted with. Or for that matter, we might even have a problem of trying to stay up too late to find that perfect entry. These emotions that we have can cause us to create problems within our trading strategies. And also, they can create a perspective just due to the fact that you think you're right or you don't want to be wrong. And without having a good understanding of yourself, you will get to the position where you overtrade, where you're revenged, or my worst is not having an actual plan and going by it. So you see, the psychological barriers and challenges that we have are actually because of ourselves. We need to put rules in place in order to ensure us having the best possible outcome. So therefore, what we need to do is actually learn how to manage our emotions. Step number 2 is learning how to manage your emotions. Now, for some of you, it might be something as a surprise to understand that mindset is actually the most important aspect to trading. We need to take a little page from the entrepreneurs. My 10 years, the most difficult part of being an entrepreneur, just constantly getting up from every hit. You just have to remember the plan of action, stay true to your vision. What are you trying to achieve? In the entrepreneurial journey, you go through a lot of ups and downs, roller coaster emotions, deviating from plan, and getting a lot of rejections are very similar to the concept of trading. Guys, you're going to be wrong a lot of times before you're right. So this is why it's such a great thing to think of it as an entrepreneur, because trading is a business, guys, and we have to look at it that way. It's a logical understanding of the market. But if we don't get our emotion in order, we will have problems down the line. It's not just about having the best plan anyway, or understanding technical or fundamental analysis. What we have to understand is that you as a person is the reason you'll become a good trader. So in order for you to achieve that trading success, one needs to understand themselves. So it's a very intrinsic process that you need to embark on. And this is one of my favorite things about trading, guys, is it's actually a personal development program disguised as one of the best ways to earn money online. But it is difficult and you will go through some skill. I'm not joking. Trading is basically trying to discover yourself all over again, or it will reveal the things that you need to deal. If we don't go inwards and deal with these unchecked emotions, what will happen down the line, especially in trading, is that we will start to act out. And there's nothing worse, believe me, there's nothing worse than having a bad day, getting on the charts and then having a bad trading day. Or even worse, having a good day and then going into the charts and then making it the worst day. Because guys, like I said previously, we tend to hold our money as basically this be all in all. I can imagine, yes, it does give us the ability to live, but the thing is, you're still human, so we need to deal with that aspect first. Why are these things happening in your life, and why do you feel this way? The techniques you can use to help with trading psychology are very simple. So the first question most people would ask is, how do we actually sharpen our mental game? How do we become more self-aware? Well, that's the beauty of this. In order for someone to become more self-aware, one has to know themselves better. They need to figure themselves out. So we need to do some more internal digging. We need to figure out what makes us grieve, what determines or creates a situation for us to be fearful, or what has power over us, what makes us overconfident, and what are the reasons behind these emotional eruptions. So therefore, the first and most important part of your techniques is becoming more self-aware, guys. And I would suggest, therefore, then doing some meditation. Guys, meditation is often looked at as kind of redundant and difficult. I understand that it's not an easy thing to do. But when's the last time you actually sat there and did nothing and let your thoughts be thoughts, not the be-all and end-all of yourself? So once we've gotten to that point of understanding ourselves, then therefore what will happen? You'll make better decisions when trading. As for being overconfident, like I said earlier, greedy, or even just revengeful because of your previous trading day. Guys, it's very specific and straightforward. It's a logical reaction to the market. It does not need to be emotional. You will have emotional impulses, but the way you manage them and control them is the most important part of this. Therefore, if we need to figure out ourselves and we need to become self-aware, the only way you're going to do that, guys, is another technique called journaling. So when we journal, what we need to do, therefore, is come back to our past emotions and reasons for entering a trade. Realizing these things happen in trading will give us a better opportunity in executing our next trade. So therefore, is through journaling is become more self-aware. When we feel like this, therefore, we have what? When the market does this, then we can do what? We have to have a game plan. And by journaling, we will be able to figure out what happens often, badly, and when are the best times for us to trade. You will figure this out, but you need to have at least a daily journal. And guys, it doesn't mean write an insane essay. Your girlfriend had a terrible day and now you can't think straight. It's not necessarily about that, guys. It's you as a person. How did you feel about yourself on that day? We need to go intrinsic. The external things are always going to happen. We can't control external events, but what we can do is control how we react to them. And the reason I say that, guys, is because we get so caught up in the whole let's make money trading that we forget about ourselves and what we're actually going through. And if our whole goal is just to make money, then there's no reason to trade. You can go make money anyway. Trading has a very specific technique that you need to learn in order to actually become successful. So by journaling, we're going to learn more about ourselves than ever before. The things you should be writing in your journal, guys, is how did you feel before you got to the charts and started your planning? Next one is how did you feel while you were in the trade? The other things could be, what are the reasons for entering your trades? You could have your confluences. There are many confluences. I'll list a few over here. Then what you could do is also go into the whole economic activity that is happening. And that would be a great reason to enter the market. But just remember, it's so important to make sure that you have some sort of documentation that shows you what you are doing wrong and what you're doing right. And by having a little bit of recording or a journal that has all of your emotions and all of your good trades, you will be able to become this incredible person. Because you'll find your mistakes and you'll find out what's working. And that is what it is, guys. It's a process of elimination. Finding out what works and finding out what doesn't work. Okay. Intrinsic feelings you are feeling at the moment for whatever other reason. So are you feeling them because you had a bad fight with somebody, or did you do something that you're unhappy about? Are you feeling a little bit guilty? Are you feeling a little bit angry? Or you're not having a good day? They do happen, guys. When you get these things onto a piece of paper and you get to reflect on these things and see yourself for who you are, you'll know exactly what to do in order to get stronger, better, and become this amazing person. So, guys, the whole point about a journal is, remember, we're trying to become a trader. We're not one yet, And in order to do this, we need data to find out what we are doing wrong. This is all part of the process in becoming better, and also it's the only way for you to actually grow as a person. So that is why I keep saying to you guys that trading is such a big personal journey. The next technique is education, which is kind of obvious. Okay, you guys need to know, what are you doing in the market? Is it a bearish or bullish trend? How do we identify those things? What is a trend line? What is support and resistance? What is a demand zone? What is supply zone? What is an engulfing candle? What are all of these random words that I am throwing out at you? If you don't know these things, guys, please just educate yourself. There are thousands and thousands of videos on the internet that explain all of this. I mean, it's the most amazing thing in the world. So do yourself a favor, guys, go and educate yourself on all of these things. In order to know what trend is happening, we have higher highs and higher lows for a bullish trend, and we have lower highs and lower lows for a bearish trend. And once you can deduce just the direction of what's actually going to happen, your trading becomes phenomenally better because you're clicking the right button. And also, guys, please remember that this is a lifetime journey you're going to go into trading. You cannot start trading just because you want to make some extra money. I'm sorry, it's not how it works. It's a business. You're not going to start it now and then stop a year later, because I guarantee you would have lost money. If you're willing to put the time and effort into this, it'll become one of your income streams for life. So therefore, you need to consistently be building up on your education, learning consistently, growing as a person, and making sure you develop the most important skills in your life. And a lot of it actually has to do with just being yourself. Okay, get a good enough sleep, make sure you're healthy, and also have a plan. Have an actual plan. Don't just try and, I want to make money. How much? How much do you want to lose? Do you know what you want to lose? Educate yourself on the probability and risk management. That is the most vital part about all of this. And also, guys, when we educate ourselves, we become more confident and we'll know what we are looking for. So therefore, you will get a better return on your investment. And I mean your time. So please, educate yourself as much as you can about as many different parts of trading there is, and choose what really sticks with you. So that's why I'm actually making these videos, because I know how important it is to educate people, and I want people to have better knowledge and actually go into this a little bit more aware of themselves and the possibilities of unbelievable earnings, guys. It is the most phenomenal business opportunity in this world. The benefits of mastering trading psychology. This is where things get incredible. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you, I've not mastered myself. I've done extremely well in my trading career, and then I've lost it all. Okay, and I want you guys to know that. I got revengeful, I got greedy, I got FOMO, I got every single emotional problem years into this. And it doesn't just go away. It's a consistent development. I have pages on NFP, why I didn't take the right trade, treasuries, how does it use 30? I mean, guys, it's just, consistency is so important. That's why I want you guys to stop worrying about trying to make money and become a better trader for yourself. This is the most undermined thing, mindset. You as a person need to become someone, and you need to change yourself. One of my favorite quotes comes from one of the most incredible entrepreneurs, a very young guy. His name is Devon Edwards, and he stated that if you change nothing, nothing changes. Okay, so you need to break out of the bubble and start working on yourself. One of the obvious things that you'll notice when you're mastering your trading psychology, you won't go against yourself, but you won't be deliberately sabotaging your trading account because you want more money. And that is the scariest thing. People chase money all the time, but not the skill. Another aspect about this whole mastery, start to know what makes you upset, what makes you angry, why do you feel in a certain way before or after a trade, and how can you improve your state of mind in that moment to not carry it over into the next day. Being able to start every day with a clean slate, a clear mind, and a good opportunity, or a good goal-oriented mind. Having good goals set already before you actually even get into the market, all for yourself. You'll also notice that you'll start to find the reasons to take trades. You won't just trade, and you'll start looking for those AAA setups, which are just so peachy. You'll also notice that your trading plan will become better. Your approach to the market will have improved drastically, and you would have definitely eliminated those erratic decisions, just trying to catch something that most people like to call a sniper entry. Guys, a lot of very good traders don't even enter the market until they've seen a daily engulfing candle. Do you know how big that candle is? But what I'm trying to say, guys, is there's people that have learned skills and patience over this because of their ability to understand themselves and what works. And guys, just like a well-organized business, what you will have is a plan, an understanding of yourself, a clear vision, the reasons why you want to trade. And my favorite one is just being way more profitable. Once you understand that your mindset is everything, you will become better at this. It's inevitable. You're not going to go backwards. You won't, unless you let yourself. So it's a consistent drive to improvement. And guys, when we become these good traders, you'll notice that consistency, strategy, and emotional intelligence will drive the success boats to the end of the world, which means you can get onto your own boat of life and go and do those incredible things you want to do. Go to those places you want to see. Spend the money on what you want to do. Literally create something that's of use to others, or even just enjoy the fact that you have no more 9 to 5. That is the beauty of trading, guys. You can seriously do extremely well in it, but you need to develop yourself as a person. The mindset of a trader is very specific, it is very logical, and he has the ability of understanding what he wants out of his trading plan. One of the other benefits that I love the most about actually understanding all of the psychology is the fact that you'll reduce the overall risk that you'll have in trading, which ultimately results in your profits becoming way bigger. So we want to actually look at that from that perspective, because remember guys, if you're having 1,000 trades over a period of a few months, that's how you need to be thinking. You can't be thinking, this day is the day I'm going to make X amount of money. No. This day that you trade, every day that you trade, you need to be thinking about the next few thousand trades you're going to take, because that's what it's going to be. You're going to be taking 1,000 trades, and you need to be as consistent as the first one and the last one. And guys, I want you to just remember that with trading, you need to think of it as the business itself. Okay, so what I mean by that is you're going to incur losses, you're going to have profits, you're going to have bad days, you're going to have good days. And you need to look at it as a monthly period, at a quarterly period, at a half-year period, and at a yearly period. You need to look at it like that, okay? Now, if you're trading not understanding the fact that your psychology is a little bit off, then you're not going to gain the benefit of having this beautiful business that you run and you are the boss of. In conclusion, what we really need to understand is that we're always going to believe some sort of bias when it comes to trading. Trend line, the financial tradesmen, economic events. We're all going to go through all of this different perspectives in the markets, and what we have to do beyond everything else is the way that we interpret this information is the most important part of it. So what we need to do is deduce the facts and trade logically. Make sure that we understand that we are the ones going to make the decision, and at all times protect your capital. That is the trader's way. Now please guys, remember this, and you will do what you've always wanted to do in trading. All my fellow traders out there, please remember, just like any entrepreneur goes out into the world not knowing whether or not their business is going to work, there's going to be unpredicted situations and many different hurdles to overcome. But at the end of the day, guys, we are the ones making the decision. So look after yourself, look after your mental health, believe in yourself, and make sure you come first before the chart. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I really do appreciate all the support and the help that you guys are giving me. It's really great just to connect with new people, bring them into my community, help people out, make some extra money online. And the best thing about this guys is that we're creating a beautiful community where people can really do well, okay? It does take long, guys. I don't want to put you in that perspective where it's going to be an easy road. But the hardest road walked is normally the most prosperous, okay? But other than that, let's leave it at that. Thank you so much again for joining me on this. I do have, guys, a free trading group I'll put over here for you guys. You can check it out. It'll also be linked in the descriptions below. And to make your life a little bit easier, guys, and to also give you a little bit more clarity on what actually is expected of you as a trader. Try some of these prop firm trading that I have. Okay, I've partnered with these two beautiful companies. They're absolutely amazing, helping traders all around the world get the funding they need to actually be able to put themselves in a good situation with regards to making a good income. So what I want you guys to do is just click on the links in the description below, check them out, go and look at what's possible, and if you need some help, guys, join the free trading room. If you don't have a broker, I do have one as well listed below. They're incredible. You can also open a demo account with them, start trading accordingly, learn, educate yourself, journal, like I'm teaching you in this video, and get your mindset correct before jumping into a trade and losing your money in one day. That's where most of this 90% concept comes from, guys. If you look at every trader that's ever opened a trading account, yes, 90% of traders lose. But if we go back and check out on the guys that stayed trading for more than a few years, I promise you the actual turnaround would be wicked. I think 60% of the people that stay trading actually become really profitable because they learn self-control, self-awareness. They personally grow themselves. They create accountability and they grow the business concept of trading. They don't just trade to make money, they trade for a reason. So find your why. Anyway, thank you. Hope you have a beautiful day. I'm out. Thanks so much, guys.